What's poppin', everyone? Welcome to another episode of Remember When. My name is Jose. With me today are my boys Mir and Giant. Say what's up, guys.
Oh, man, what's good?
What's up, y'all?
Yo, boys.
Yo.
So I thought we did this shout out before, but I'm going to do it now. There's a guy that tagged us on TikTok. His name or username is Ball of Duty. He did Tom and Jerry scream spot on after watching our video. He was like, yo, I can do all the Tom screams. Not going to lie. He nailed it.
Hey,
he actually crushed it. So I told my man that I would shout him out. So, shout out to you, Ball of Duty, if you're listening and watching, man. You did a pretty good job nailing the Tom screen.
Man, feel bad for your damn it. I'm sorry. I feel bad for your throat.
I feel bad for yours.
I need him to make me a soundboard. I just need it. I need it so bad. Have you seen that girl on TikTok that does like the SpongeBob, like, where's my kelp?
No, I haven't seen that.
Bro, she does it spot so many voices. It's crazy.
I've seen the guy that does Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, he's pretty funny. Where he'll be, monster, a door, and Miro will be like, "Oh, hello, Courage."
Can you do the Courage like laugh after he gets beat up?
He's so like out of breath. Yeah, he's
so
like
raspy.
He's like so. He's on like life support when he does that.
I'm trying to smoke a cigarette before you try to get.
Just in the studio.
Hold on, I'm trying to find this dude's name because he could do spot on like Eric Bauza. Like there's a recent Looney Tunes cartoon that came out. Like it's literally like just like I think it's on HBO. You can find it, but Max now it's called. But like Eric Bauza, he like literally voices a bunch of like the Looney Tunes characters in that show, and he does such spot on like God damn it, what's the
impressions?
Word? Impressions. Yeah, he does such spot on impressions that it's crazy. Like I was watching an interview and he'll go from Bugs Bunny to Daffy to Sylvester to like Porky Pig, and the way he would describe the voices, he'd be like, "Oh, like Sylvester is like Daffy if you just pitch him up and then like you start spitting." Like anybody who can intimidate any voices like that is crazy. But is anybody ever going to be able to intimidate SpongeBob that good, like Tom Kenny?
I don't think so.
Nah,
I don't think so.
Because you got to go to the like the you got to do some. He got to do some weird thing with his throat where he like takes his fingers and go like.
Yeah, you got to do some like gang shit, just right on the throat.
Put on the just bust up on your trachea. I can't do that. That's why Tom Kenny's a legend.
Your Patrick though is pretty good actually.
SpongeBob, where are you?
Where's the leak, ma'am?
Where's the leak, ma'am? Finland!
So this is the thanks I get for working overtime.
I want an award. I love Patrick.
I'm gonna starve.
You know what's one of my I think this is one of the most underrated moments from SpongeBob. I don't remember how late in the series it came out, but it was when Squidward was singing the 4-ply tissue song. Do you guys remember that? The boy, so like I think it was for like Pearl's birthday, and it was supposed to be boys who cry, and then just Squidward
shaking ass on the stage. Remember when they went to the food bars and just started yeeting the fuck out of shit?
Yeah, that's what it was going like.
So here's exactly what he said. All right, he said, "Well, my tear ducts give issue. I can't use just any tissue. I need 4-ply when I cry."
I remember that.
That little dance. Remember the legs going from.
You on the play.
It's bro, I could do that. I remember doing that in middle school.
William pulling up, doing it right.
Who put you on the planet?
I'd be disturbed if someone could make that face.
It's such a
It's so flat.
So ugly. But yeah, that's one of my favorite underrated SpongeBob moments. I need 4-ply when I cry.
Squidward got some of the best quotes. I ain't gonna lie. He got some of the best quotes.
He got some of the best reactions. Like I remember it was the one episode where like SpongeBob takes home like a jellyfish as a pet. And then the jellyfish invites more people over. He's like, I wouldn't let that thing in my house even if it was potty trained. It just shows his
was reading the newspaper.
And he's like, I didn't need to see that. Like, I don't know why that kills me. Like, sometimes just the reaction alone, it can kill me.
Remember when he was playing the clarinet, he said like E sharp, right? And he goes to play it, and then Patrick goes like right away.
It's such a quick one, too. He's like, dude.
Sometimes they outdo themselves with the visuals. You remember when they were? I think they were. What is that shit where you dress up like you're from the past? And he was like, "Good sir," da, 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 da. And then Morgan's just sitting there.
When they were at the medieval times one.
It was like Dunces and Dunces and something. Fuck, like, it was something like that. It was like the Dungeons and Dragons parody. I remember that shit.
Oh my gosh, yeah, because he was. He said, "Not today, not today,
not today." I love the depressing quotes. Squirrel was like, "Oh yeah, I order the food, you cook the food, the customer eats the food. We do that for 40 years, and then we die."
And then we die.
Then we die.
This honestly shouldn't even be a funny quote, but I think it was the episode where they were SpongeBob was like the maniac, you know, and the police come up to Patrick. He has like an ice cream cone on his head. They were like. That they pull up. Hey, they said, "Hey, son," and Patrick goes, "Hello, brothers." I don't know why that line kills me so much, but with an ice cream cone on his head, just says to the police officers, "Hello, brothers."
Man, it's working.
Yeah, just the officers look at each other. They're like, "What? Huh?"
The cops, anytime they see a cop impersonator, what's up, brother? Who's this guy?
I think it's so funny to me because for the audience, I have a younger brother named Miguel. He's around Johnny's age. And I could just picture him doing that same exact thing with real life officers. They just pull up. He's wearing his hot dog hat. So yeah, my brother, he has this hot dog hat with a nice little mustard drizzle on it. And he likes wearing it sometimes. It's actually hilarious. But I could just picture him doing that. Like the police come up to him. They're like, "Hey, son, we have some questions about a case. Hello, brothers." That's all I picture.
Miguel has so many quotables. What was that store we went to in Morristown Mall where he was like, "Ain't nothing better than getting some dogs with the boys"? I'm like, huh? What?
Wasn't it like Moondog Grill or something like that?
Moondog Grill or something like that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, a quick little side Miguel story, right? So we have so many of these things, but well, I don't remember if you were on the team at the time. Well, actually, you would be on the team at the same time. But so it was a half day at school. So the cross country team, we went over to what is that place near you? Russo's, right?
Yeah, Russo's.
Yeah, we went over to a place called Russo's. They had a lunch special. It was like 2 slices and a drink for like $5-6 or something like that, right? So almost everybody got that, right? And I kid you not, there's probably like maybe 15 of us. 14 of us got our pizza slices and drink. And lady is like, "Did everybody get their food?" Miguel slouches over. He goes, "No." When I tell you, everybody that was sitting down fell out their fucking chairs. We all lost it. Even the lady didn't even know how to respond. She was like, and Miguel's like, he wants this pizza so badly. This lady is like, I'll be back.
I'm hungry.
Where's my food?
He turned into a troll, bro. It was disgusting. He said, "No." Oh my gosh. We'll be sure we'll get Miguel on a future episode and we'll tell you all his stories with that kid because listen, there's some crazy ones with him.
That's gonna be a long episode. It's gonna be long.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, my brother, he literally is just like Patrick. Anything that Patrick says in the show, that's basically what Miguel would say. Yeah.
100%. We all need a Patrick in our life.
We do need a Patrick in our life. Adds a little humor, adds a little flavor to it. You know, I love when they were going on the treasure hunt and they were like, "All right, so the treasure should be here," and they're like, "What?" And they said, 40 paces east, and Patrick was like, East. I thought you said West.
I said West.
And I love that the compass isn't even pointing on east or west at all. It's pointing north and south. And he said,
Hey, that's West, Patrick. You're fired.
"You're fired."
Man has quotes that he just makes you like sit in silence for a hot sec. Patrick, you're a genius. Yeah, a lot of people call me that. A genius? No, Patrick. What?
Oh, and there was like one quote. He's like, "Oh, Patrick, your genius is showing." He's like, "Where?" That's such a good joke. As a kid, I didn't know what the fuck they were saying until you get older.
Timeless classic is when they were doing the fry cook games and SpongeBob erases the pet. "My name's not Rig." Yo, he hopped off on that scene. That voice actor's cords must have been shot. Yo, because he held the Rick for like at least 10 seconds. It was insane. Rig!
Bro, one of the best ones is when Patrick got so desperate to get his because SpongeBob. I remember it was like episode where SpongeBob literally just left to become a jellyfish. He stripped naked. He's like, "Yo, I'm a jellyfish now." And then Patrick's like, he's like, he tries to catch SpongeBob. He's like, "What are you doing, Patrick?" "If I can't have you as a friend, then I'll have you as a trophy." Then anytime he would be chasing, he's like, SpongeBob hides, "I can see you. I can still see you there." He's chasing his ass.
That was low-key scary in that episode.
He was.
Low-key.
SpongeBob was like,
"I found you."
He's like, "Ooh, everything's all good. I got you now, SpongeBob." Like, got him like right above.
Saying "I'll have you as a trophy" is wild.
Is that the episode the Patrick meme with the smile come from?
Well, he's like,
Yeah, when he's on top of the... I forgot what he was attached to.
He was attached like a rock.
Yeah.
He was like, he just jumps on him. He's got so many quotable good moments too with his face because he's like, I remember it was like him and Sandy trying to convince SpongeBob to come back. He's like, look at the paper. He's like, "Oh, I really wish my friend was here to enjoy this Krabby Patty. Eat one bite." It's his face, the way his face. I think I screenshotted it because I love the face that he just makes.
I forgot they used to give this man eyebrows all the time.
Bro, I love it.
Once upon a time, there was an ugly particle.
He's so ugly that everybody died.
The end. The sweetest face.
Sunday. Yo, you guys remember that episode that made you feel like you were like tripping on balls where they were like, "Alone, alone, 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 alone."
SB129. Oh my, bro.
You know the numbers.
Bro.
SB129.
I remember having the DVD player, and I still have the season one. I've bought from like 2003 or 2. I don't even remember when I got them DVDs, but I still got them season 1 DVDs, and I would replay them religiously on like a portable DVD player that we had. And I would always replay SB129 because it had some of my favorite like moments. Future.
I was just about to ask. That was the future episode.
Future. That trippy part. Alone. I can finally be all alone. 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 Bro, like it would be hard.
Bro ended up in hell. He basically did. When he ran and came back, I was like, "Oh no, that's scary."
Yeah, he was just like, I just kept looping.
Oh my gosh. Anytime they had like
chrome.
Oh.
See the little plant sprays paint that shit.
I don't know why, but anytime they like brought technology into SpongeBob, it was always the funniest thing. Like Mr. Krabs going beep, boo boo bop, beep, boop, bop bop beep,
Boo boo bop.
Mr. Krabs is a robot.
Tell me, why was that the hardest beat? That I don't know if they came. No, I think it's a sample from somewhere. But
Oh yeah.
meanwhile, Mr. Krabs going.
Oh no, the jellyfish party episode was kind of lit.
Fire.
Timeless classic.
Yo, one of the freakiest episodes, and I ain't gonna lie, maybe it's because I'm biased when I was a child, but anytime I would play this episode on the DVDs that I had, it would always skip and it would glitch out for some reason. So maybe that's why I think it's scary. But it was like I was once a teenage Gary, where like I think it was like Gary bit SpongeBob. And then SpongeBob was slowly turning into a snail. And then,
that was a weird one.
He straight up just turns into a snail. And then he ends up chasing Squidward. And he's like, meow, meow. He's just chasing this motherfucker throughout the whole house. And then he eventually bites him. And then they all turn into snails. It's like, that's how the episode ended.
That reminded me of the werehog. The were thing from Courage the Cowardly Dog that bit people and it turned you into
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Ugh. Nothing beats the Flying Dutchman episode. That's still the freakiest top episode for me.
Yeah, when he said
Where he
that,
popped
man,
up in the house and started shredding skin into different forms.
well, that man put, I think
Why
it was
the fuck you put a roach in there, bro?
I think it was the Shanghai episode where that man literally put Squidward in hell. or like whatever that dimension was. I don't know what I need to rewatch that.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That's crazy.
It looked horrifying.
Oh my God. That's insane.
I swear to God, I saw spaghetti and meatballs somewhere in that. I might be tripping.
Meatball, spaghetti-o, meatball, ravioli.
Give me the formioli. Yeah. Ravioli. Oh God, that should be a national anthem.
Well, what was the one episode where they had a health inspector come in and
Nasty Patty,
right?
Yeah,
oh, it was the Nasty Patty.
Yeah.
Yo, you remember they said die zombie? Yeah, with the barrel.
Yeah, the other inspector pull up, die.
It was the police. The police pulled up on his ass and started beating him.
Die zombie.
Poor health inspector. He didn't deserve that shit.
they had another person that was like, this was a different episode where they were like, I forgot what the person was doing, but they were like checking the cleanliness or inspecting the Krusty Krab, and Squidward was just smiling like cheesing the whole time. He's like,
oh,
hey,
yeah.
Mr. Krabs.
That's when Mr. Krabs sold the Krusty Krab, and then Carl. His name was Carl.
Yo.
I forget the episode title, but it was when Carl took over the Krusty Krab, and literally you'd be like, he's like, Squidward, you're doing good, right? And then literally shows this security guard like, he's like, right? He's like, yeah.
I just remember Mr. Krabs coming in. He's like, oh, why are you standing smiling there, Squid? He's like, everything is great. Yeah, we're having fun. He's like, you should read chapter 20 of the employee manual. And
You
he was
should
like,
really read.
you should really read it.
What does that say? Help me.
The fact that Mr. Krabs was narrating the whole thing was wild.
But nothing, I ain't gonna lie. I think it's like the one quote I always quote every time. It's like, you smell that? That smelly smell. That smell like when you smell it like in the middle, smelly anchovies. What? Anchovies! Anchovies! That's literally that's the first episode. Love that shit. Anchovies.
I'll still never forgive them for pulling the panty raid.
The panty raid.
Girls.
The what? The panty raid.
Raid girls of their undergarments. Oh yeah.
What did he say when he got the Doonies? What did he say? I feel alive.
Yeah, he's like, I feel free. I did it, boys. I finally feel alive. Eugene, mother. Yo, underrated as fuck. Mermaid. The first episode with Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, where like literally, where I was like, SpongeBob was like, you can't rest now. There's evil afoot. Evil.
Man had flashbacks.
God.
That was the only thing that could come out that guy's mouth. It was crazy. I think the all-time classic of SpongeBob is the Bring It Around Town.
Yo, I could quote that whole thing to this day.
The
All
whole
right.
speech.
All right. First you do this, spin around, stop, and then double take 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And pelvic thrust. Woo! Woo! Stop on your right foot. Don't forget it. Now bring it around town. Bring it around town. And then you do this, and then this, and then this. Bro, I'm not lying when I say I did that, dead ass like did that. Because he was trying to teach Patrick how to blow bubbles for like 25 cents. And then I was like, that's how you do it? Okay, bring it around town. And then I'll do it. Jack shit. I can't blow no elephant.
Yeah, and then you go,
It's a giraffe.
you watched the episode too many times. You got the laugh.
have the DVDs.
I watch that shit religiously.
DVDs and the games. It was disgusting.
I'm sorry, it's a giraffe. That set me, bro.
It's a giraffe.
This has seen it too many times.
I love season 1 to death, bro.
That is probably the most memorable stuff. Oh my gosh.
At that time, it felt like it was being season 1 has a completely different vibe from like season, like, I don't know, 27, whatever season they're at now, because now it's like very cartoon based. But in like the early seasons, it really felt like a dude who worked at fast food, like projecting his experiences. It felt like the real world just underwater. Like that's just how it felt. It's probably why the writing was so damn good.
Honestly. All right, we got time for one more quote each. Do you want to hit us off with one of your favorites or memorable ones, Amir?
Who eats a Krabby Patty at 3 a.m.? Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Probably one of my all-time favorites is that Squidward, it'll go to your thighs. My thighs? And then you blow up. But the zoom out shot of Squidward's
Man,
thighs,
the super BBL.
the craziest cottage cheese thighs I've ever seen in my life. It just blows up. Okay, John, hit us with one.
I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I don't need it. I need it.
Just releases all of it.
Man needed the power within.
The power within.
I forgot.
Power within.
The power within.
The power within. The power within.
The
power within. Yeah.
That's the craziest part.
Yeah.
70s, yeah, man.
They promoted the hell out of that episode too. That was the craziest part. I vividly remember when that came out.
Come in on skates though.
Oh my gosh. Let us know in the comments what your favorite SpongeBob quote is. And let us know if you want a part 3, because we could do this all day. We love SpongeBob.
Yeah,
We could
bro.
quote it all damn day.
I got seasons 1 through 7 on DVD right now. I could go home, watch it. We can feel it. We can feel the quota.
Yeah. Johnny will give you scene by scene, play by play, word by word. You just let us know and we'll make it happen.
Y'all watch SpongeBob, but have you ever had it described it to you?
Check out our new channel. No, I'm playing. Johnny narrates SpongeBob. That would be pretty crazy.
Whack.
All right, that wraps up this episode of Remember When. Thank you all so much for listening and watching. We appreciate you all so very much. Until next time, peace out, remembers.
And be wary of evil.
Power within.
Remember When is a Sweet Recording production. Check them out at suiterecording.com.
Intro and outro created by our very own Johnny.
Subscribe, listen, and remember to review wherever you are on social media. Thanks for listening.